Are you also wondering why you're not getting hired, not getting good clients, even after pitching so many of leads? Seriously, my DMs is flooded with these kind of concern, and I completely understand as a beginner how challenging it could be for you to get a good client and get hired. So in this video, we are going to sit and understand what are the common mistakes that maybe we are making which is stopping us to get hired when we are pitching to a prospect or when we are applying for any specific job. Because honestly, it's not about your experience which is lacking you. It's about your presentation. It's about how you're communicating and how you're pitching. That method needs to be outstanding. So we are going to talk about common mistakes that you need to avoid that could be sabotaging your image, your authenticity, or maybe just not making you look more professional. And I'll promise that in this video, I'll be not just pinning out all these mistakes we need to avoid, but instead what exactly you should be doing that will 3x your chance to get hired and make you look professional even as a beginner. Well, hello, I'm Prachi Gautam, a digital marketing freelancer and a coach, and I'm super excited for this video because I'm going to squeeze all the mistakes I have made in my 6 years freelancing journey and exactly what I tried to overcome those mistakes and attract hundreds of clients, and these steps really helped me to stand out in front of my other competitors. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive in. But before that, I have a request. Please subscribe to this baby channel and hit to the bell icon so when the next tutorial will be up, you'll get notified. Alright then. So first and foremost, let's focus on these 4 major mistakes most of the beginner freelancers and marketers are making, which is stopping them to get hired. Alright, so the very first thing that you should stop doing right now is sending the generalized email. Oh my god, this is one of the biggest mistakes I've been observing that 8 out of 10 freelancers are making. So I've been getting, as I just mentioned, tons of DMs from these budding marketers sharing their concern and struggle of not getting good client. And when I talk to them and ask that what is the pitching script you are following, and they send me this kind of rough document where they are mentioning, hey, I'm XYZ marketer, if you need any help or if you have any work requirement, feel free to connect with me. Oh, this is really a red flag for any client. If you're just popping in front of them as a marketer, as a service provider, they'll just spy you by. They are just going to not even take more effort to reply you back that don't need you. And I tell you, even as a business owner, I've been hiring a couple of marketers and freelancers, and I got tons of applications where I've also seen this thing that, hey, I'm a video editor, a graphic designer, a LinkedIn manager. If you need any help, as I saw that you are in requirement or hiring a marketer, I would love to apply. But why are you applying? As a business owner, I also can get it. Like, we really want you to invest couple of minutes to understand our business requirement, what I need, what are my demands, and what exactly the numbers I'm trying to track. Will your service can help me? I would like to know how can you help me. So take a moment and make your pitching script a little bit customized. These are some of the tips that you can follow. Obviously, first thing is greet your prospect. Appreciate them for the great work they are doing, and then take a moment, audit their profile, their website, their content, whichever the profile that you're applying for. Take a moment and understand what are the areas of improvement, what are the mistakes they are making, and why they are lacking to get those good results. So make an audit report of, maybe you can highlight 5 to 10 points, but it will give your prospect a clarity that you took out time, understood who I am, what I'm offering, who is my target audience, plus you're also making efforts to understand what are the areas of improvement and the roadmap I need to follow. If as a business owner, anyone is getting this type of email or a pitch, they'll get more confident because that person is actually concerned about the business. So please show your excitement, please show your concern, and then present your service as a solution. This is a thing you really need to understand. A client is not looking for a service provider. For a client, your service is a solution experience for them, right? So present your skills as a solution for them to overcome their exact problem they are facing, or maybe just help them understand how you can help them get fast-track growth. Now I know, you must be feeling like this is a khichdi Prachi, we don't know what script step by step we should be following. Then don't worry. I have made an individual video where you can steal my pitching script I've been following from years when I'm applying to the clients that help me get a lot of yes from them. Now, another red flag that you should avoid is not attaching your portfolio. So seriously, let's understand it's a service, it's your knowledge which is hidden inside the brain. Any client would like to know your practical work, would like to see what you have done for your previous client, and I get it. You are a beginner, you may not have worked for anyone yet, but that doesn't mean that you cannot make your sample work. So when I was a beginner, I made my mock sample work. It means whatever I was practicing, let's say I want to make sample work as a writer. So I used to assign myself some tasks and I made some blogs and published them on Medium. When it comes to social media marketing, I also made my Instagram page and implemented all the strategies for my freelancing business to promote it, and so on. And it's a thing, more than your CV or resume, client will be checking your portfolio. They would like to measure your skill. They would like to understand how much your strategy matches their business, or are you capable of handling their project or not. Well, don't worry if you are again clueless about how to make portfolio as a beginner without any client. I've already made a video on this. You can leverage all the tips. I'll be sharing the link in the description box and also in the screen. And just a bonus tip. If you are completely a fresher and you don't have your actual sample work, and when you are presenting your mock samples which you have created while you were practicing your skill, then you can also do this one thing. How about in your pitching email, you can just draft this one line that I'm okay to offer you a free trial service or a free sample work, because I know you need to trust me more when it comes to a skill, because you're investing your time and money, and I really respect it. That's why I'm ready to justify my knowledge. You can help me get a topic or any assignment. I'll do it for you, or maybe I can just offer you 7 to 10 days free trial service, so that it will be easy for both of us to understand our compatibility and what kind of results we can drive in the business. Now let's just move forward towards the third red flag, which is following up. I understand that you are a beginner and you really want that project, but please don't show your desperation. It will just build more resistance between you and a client. Let's say you are a business owner and you have just posted that you are hiring. There's a person pinging you again and again, sending you email, irritating you in your busy hours. And obviously no one would like to work with a person who will annoy them. Now I get it. You are a freelancer, you are in need of project, but you are a beginner, not a bagger. Please don't show your desperation to the client. If you just follow up so much, or if you are sending them email again and again or messages again and again, that client may be busy in their working hours, and if your message is irritating them, then automatically the resistance will be built between you and them. They'll feel like, I don't want to work with a person who is just annoying me in my working hours, even though you are a professional or an experienced or good at your work, but this kind of behavior will just make you away from your client. Obviously, you now would like to know how much should you follow up. Basically, when you are pitching to any prospect and cannot expect any reward within 48 hours, then again you can send them an email that, hey, I just want to make sure that you received my email. I'm happy to wait, don't worry about it. I just want to check if you have received. If yes, just reply yes to this email so that I'll get the clarity. And even after 4 to 5 days, if client is not responding, you can just make the last attempt and send them the final email. Hey, I understand that you are so busy in your schedule and I completely get it. Don't worry about it. I just want to get a confirmation from your end whether or not you're interested in this, because I am onboarding a couple of other projects and pitching to other prospects, and I really wanted to work with you. But if it's no or a yes, or maybe you want to do it later on, just give me the confirmation. It will again help me with the clarity. That's it. That should be your last follow-up. So in this situation, the client who is receiving this email after good amount of interval, they'll feel like maybe that person is just giving me the reminder. So whatever is in their mind, yes, no, or maybe, they would happy to revert you back. But too much of follow-up can just irritate them, because every prospect also needs time. Maybe they are busy in their schedule. Maybe they are having a couple of other priorities, to give them proper time. Okay. Now the fourth red flag is not leading the discovery call. What is a discovery call or an interview call? The first meeting that happens between you or a recruiter, or between you or a client. So here you really need to understand what are their business requirements. You have to ask them a couple of questions that will help you understand their demands, their desires, what they are expecting, where they are lacking. and it will give a clear picture to you, understand their business. While understanding, also be prepared before you go to a discovery call and make a complete roadmap that will help them go from here to there. Or maybe in the call you can share them the rough plan that you are having and try to lead the call. As it is important for a client to evaluate your knowledge, it is equally important for you as a freelancer, as a marketer, to understand their business requirement, whether or not you can fulfill them, and also whether or not they are paying you the desired income that you really want based on your time investment and your expertise. So we are going to have a couple of questions. Again, I have made a dedicated video on how to lead a discovery call and how to impress your client and close the deal. So again, you can check the video right here, or maybe I'll leave the link in the description box as well. Alright, so now I think you are pretty much clear about what are the red flags you should be avoiding and a checklist to successfully onboard a client and get hired. Where first, send them the personalized email. Second, create a professional portfolio. Third, lead the discovery call. And fourth, have a good frequency of follow-up. So instead of those red flags, if you start doing this, I'm pretty sure that you will stand out in front of your competitors and make your client feel more confident at you and get hired. Super. Before I sign off this video, so as I just mentioned, I'm getting a lot of DMs where people are sharing their concern about not getting hired. And when I asked them this question, how many clients are you pitching? And it was a shocking answer I got. So they shared that, okay, we are pitching around 2 to 5 clients a week or a month. So number is really a game here. The more prospect you pitch, the more the possibility for you to get a good project. So here's the thing. Please understand your conversion rate. So let me put it this way. If you are aspiring to get at least 2 clients a month, then for that you have to sit on at least 5 to 7 discovery calls. To convince a client to sit on a meeting with you, obviously you have to send them the pitching email. So as your mission is to get 2 clients, for that at least you should send email to 50 prospects. Out of 50, around 10 of them will revert you. Out of 10, 5 will be convinced to sit on a meeting with you. And out of 5, you can at least win 2 to 3 clients. It means, please understand your conversion rate means how many people you are pitching. Out of them, how many of them are sitting on a discovery call with you. Out of them, how many of them are actually locking the project with you. So make your efforts based on your conversion rate. Okay, and not only about the pitching script or a discovery call, there are a lot of things you need to take care of as a freelancer, as a digital marketer. First of all, getting acquired with the right skill, a profitable skill, making outstanding portfolio, and I understand the practical implementation. That's why I've designed a digital marketing course on the most profitable and demanded skill, which are copywriting, SEO, and social media marketing. If you want to learn all of them practically with one-on-one live support, lifetime access, and clients lead as well, then you are invited to join me inside this live training. To know more about me and these courses, please follow me on Instagram @GautamPrachi.co, where on a daily basis I am sharing about my behind the scene. I'm sharing freelancing tips, how to monetize your skill or start a small business, and a lot more about my personal stuff. To know more about the course or me, just follow me on Instagram. You can find me by typing @GautamPrachi.co. So that is pretty much it. See you in my next video. Till then, please take care and slay your freelancing.